There is a major development in the fight against cancer focused on helping desperately sick children with leukemia. The Food and Drug Administration advisors have just recommended approval of what could become the first gene therapy available in the United States that uses patients' basically revved up immune cells to fight the cancer. The panel voted unanimously in favor of this advanced leukemia treatment. The therapy could be really the first wave of treatments that are custom made to target a patient's cancer. Joining us now is local oncologist Dr. Scot Ackerman from the Ackerman Cancer Center. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. So I was reading some of the background on this, and an oncologist that is part of this panel, he described this as the most exciting thing I have seen in my lifetime. This sounds revolutionary. It must be something that excites particularly oncologists to think the fact that you could kill cancer cells inside the human body is just tremendous.
We've made tremendous advancements over the past years, and it seems like these advances are increasing exponentially, especially over the past year. And we've talked here before about immunotherapy, and this is pretty cool, where we take patients' cells out, genetically modify them, and use it to attack cancers that have certain proteins on them.
It reminds me of that movie, you know, Inner Space, the comedy, where you basically, it's almost like you've created this cell that's this little robot, and it goes in the body and is just searching around and looking for the things that are making someone sick, right?
That's exactly what it is.
I mean, that's just incredible that we've reached a point where we can do that, you know. I mean, it's just phenomenal. Specifically, this is for, because it's kind of a small group of people, because we're looking at about, what, 600 patients or so with this particular form of leukemia that have had success with this?
Well, this was tested in children and young adults with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. But that doesn't mean that's where it ends. That's just the beginning. So in this group of patients, which are typically treated with chemotherapy, and sometimes they get bone marrow transplants, in those patients that have been treated with conventional treatment and then found to be refractory to that, meaning the cancers come back despite that. So these are the young adults or kids that have a pretty aggressive form of acute lymphoblastic leukemia. In those patients, they have a protein in their leukemia called CD19. Doesn't really matter the name for us, but it's a special protein that's not just specific to that, but we also see this protein in other malignancies as well, other kinds of leukemia and certain kinds of lymphoma. And what they did was they took the patients, so in our bodies we have T cells that are used to fight cancers and fight all sorts of immune cells. So in these patients, they took the patient's own T cells out, genetically modified them so they would specifically target the CD19 protein, or cells that have the CD19 protein. They genetically modify them, then they grow them in the Petri dish, and then within 3 weeks or 4 weeks later, they inject it back into those patients, where the cells then grow exponentially and then attack the patients. And
they had something like 83% success rate? Is that phenomenal?
It's crazy. It's crazy phenomenal. It's crazy good, because 83% is unheard of. And these are in kids that already had an aggressive form of cancer that was refractory to conventional treatment. So can you imagine if 83% and those bad actors, if you will, those that had aggressive treatment, can you imagine if you used it up front on all patients with that kind of disease?
So it's interesting, too, because with this, we've seen that these kind of FDA trials can take a long time, certainly. And what specifically they'll be looking at is not necessarily the effectiveness, because it seems that it is very effective, but what are the side effects? What are the risks? And
let me make something clear. There was already a trial.
Right, okay,
So this is already shown in clinical trial, and this is an FDA panel. There's a small panel in the FDA that is trying to fast-track these novel drugs. They recommended approval, and the FDA should approve it very
So it could happen quickly?
Yes.
Oh,
fantastic. Very quickly.
But what about the side effects?
So the side effects. So nothing is without side effects. And in this case, about half the kids had fairly serious side effects and potentially life-threatening side effects. But those side effects can be managed. Most of those kids bounce back from the side effects. About half the kids, I think it was 46%, something like that, whatever, about half, needed hospital admission because of side effects.
Delirious, kind of high fever, but no brain swelling, right?
So they've tried this in other, in a similar trial. They had a lot of patients that had brain swelling. But in these kids, they had some fever, a little bit confusion, but they also had this B-cell aplasia, in about half the kids, which is chronic, and that's something that's going to need to be managed because that's something that you need to manage for the rest of the person's life.
Right. Okay. So, well, it's very exciting. I know we'll continue to follow it, and certainly as this moves through the FDA process. Thanks, Doc, for being here. Do appreciate it. And if you would like the latest information on this specific cancer breakthrough, go to our website, news4jax.com. That's where we'll post this entire interview with Dr. Ackerman later this morning under the morning show page.